Tonight, there is a review underway. This after a medical helicopter had a shaky landing as it responded to a life-threatening crash.
That's because the aircraft came in contact with power lines. News Channel 15's Matt McCutcheon was first to break the story at noon and has more in this exclusive report.
Well, Mark and Heather, it all comes down to the landing procedure of Parkview's Samaritan 1 helicopter. Now, while bracing for landing one day last week, the crew suffered a close call. This is a look at Parkview's Samaritan 1 in action.
You really feel like you're accomplishing something.
And that's pilot Pat Wing from a previous News Channel 15 story. Last week, he and two crew members were responding to a crash in Edgerton, Ohio. Police reports indicate a landing zone had been cleared, but Wing chose and was approved to land somewhere else. Yet while coming down, the report says, quote, the tail of the aircraft swung to the east and struck power lines that had gone unnoticed by the pilot.
This wasn't a crash. It was a clipping of the wirings as it was approaching to land. It landed safely. No one was injured.
Parkview spokesperson John Perlich is quick to add that this is the first major glitch in Samaritan's 20-year history.
Anytime something like this occurs, the FAA does a review, so that's under review right now.
Perlich says that could also determine if there could be any disciplinary action against the pilot. Parkview has two helicopters, Samaritan 1, which is based here in Fort Wayne, and then Samaritan 2, which is based in Rochester. Now, it was Samaritan 1 that was involved in this situation, and it was only out of service for 2 days while it underwent repairs for that minor damage. This picture shows the paint gash the chopper's underbelly suffered, but coming into contact with live power lines, this all could have been a lot worse.
Anytime something like this happens, you always work to review things and see how you can do better the next time.
Now, no one was injured in the chopper incident. Another plane was called to transport the patient involved on the ground. The FAA report is due out in the coming weeks. Matt McCutcheon, News Channel 15.